Gabby from EDUCO, and today we will be interpreting line graphs. Some of our main learning objectives for today will be using experimental line graphs to help us answer mathematical questions. Let's have a look at our very first question. It says, Jacob is saving up for a visit to his favorite dinosaur-themed park. He saves the same amount each week. His savings are represented by the following graph. Referring to the graph, answer the following questions. How much money has Jacob saved after 3 weeks? So here, before we dive into our question, let's have a look at what our graph is showing us. So we can see that the title of our graph says Jacob's savings, which means this must be representing how much money Jacob has saved up. Our x-axis down here is showing how many weeks go by a number. And then our y-axis here is demonstrating how much money he's saved up in dollar amounts all the way up to 100. So our first question is asking us how much money Jacob saved after only 3 weeks. So in order to figure out this question, all that we have to do is find the 3-week mark on our x-axis, which is right here. And all we have to do is look all the way up and see where our line meets our number 3. So I can see that if I go up just a little bit, that I can finally touch our line graph. So all that you have to do now is draw your line all the way over to see that it falls on, what number. So I can see that our line falls right between the numbers 10 and 20. And our graph is going up by 5s. So that means after 3 weeks, Jacob must have saved $15. So let's have a quick look at how I did that one more time. So I find the number 3 on my x-axis. I look all the way up until I find my line graph. And then I move myself all the way over to my y-axis to see that I land at the point between 10 and 20, which will give me 15. And that is this question all done. Our next question is asking us, how much money has Jacob saved after 5 weeks? So in this case, we're going to follow the exact same format we did last time, and we're going to find our number on the x-axis, go all the way up until we meet our line, and then look on the y-axis to see how much money he saved. So I can see that Jacob right here is on the 5-week mark, and I move all the way up until I find my line, and if I look over onto the y-axis, I can see that I'll fall between the number 20 and 30. So that must mean that Jacob has saved, what's between 20 and 30? $25 after 5 weeks. Again, we look and we find the number 5 on our x-axis, and then that lines up with 25 on our y-axis, and that's this question all done. Great job today. You've completed interpreting line graphs. We'll see you next time.